Same. Well, they say cocaine, but apparently it's gonna list cocaine, even though it's under the schedule of cocaine, so it might not be cocaine. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. For example, certain pills you get locked up with, they're automatically gonna on the arrest report, it's gonna say cocaine, right? Now, obviously, in the police report, they're gonna say, "Oh, we tested it, and it's blah blah blah." But because cocaine, I forgot it's a schedule, whatever drug in Florida, they're just gonna put cocaine. That's what they put. Okay. So he might have gotten caught with coke. We don't know, but he's arrested again for drugs. Clearly, right? We'll talk about that. Diddy, god damn it, man, 50's on his ass. 50's finna make a documentary. I hear 50's really looking for people with these stories that he wants to actually bring to life. He's trying to get a network to house it. He's trying to move quickly on this. This could be some shit that ends up on Hulu. What else is going on? Let's see, let me think off the top of my head. Somebody says, "Yo, I told you act for months is coke." I don't know if it's coke. I'm just trying to tell you that he could have gotten caught with certain pills. I'm not saying the nigga is drug free. Like, nobody's sitting here saying he's drug free. I'm just telling you because this has happened in Florida, and I've went to see those cases. For example, this happened with Tommy, right? Like, she's like some Love and Hip Hop chick or whatever the case is. She got arrested. It listed cocaine. That's what it listed. I got the body camera footage. It wasn't cocaine. It was pills. Okay? Now, it was actually legal pills, but not for her, but for a friend. But it was seizure pills. I forgot what the name of the pills are. But that pill is actually a controlled substance, which means if you don't got a prescription, that is classified as illegal drug possession under whatever scheduled drugs they have. But that includes cocaine. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. Okay? Now, if you think he's playing with his nose, who knows? Maybe he is. I'm not defending the nigga nostrils like that. I'm just trying to tell you and explain to you that in Florida, not all the time when you see initially that it's arrest with coke means it's actual cocaine. Okay? Now, I'm going to pull the body cam footage for this too, so we'll see if it's cocaine. If we see a fucking bag with a bunch of flowery looking shit, of course it's cocaine. But the only thing I know, and by the way, Kodak is pretty open about his drug use, right? I guess we're already into it, right? Kodak's pretty open about his drug use. He pretty much tells us what he does. The nigga even told us he took fake perks. You get what I mean? So if he was a nigga who was sniffing coke, I think he would probably tell us. The only thing I'm trying to tell y'all is that, the charge here itself doesn't actually tell you exactly what they caught him with. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying they get caught with no drugs. Okay, and I think let me see if I could Google the statute real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got it here. So, by the way, this is coming out of Florida today. Kodak, here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is a statute. It doesn't actually list the drugs here, but from what I have been told, again, I'm not no lawyer, nothing like that, when they lock people up, they'll usually list cocaine because it's under that same category until they bring whatever it is. Because these days niggas is taking weird ass drugs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to keep it real, I don't even know if non-white girls are still like snorting coke. These days, these niggas got all type of Molly mixed with Fent, mixed with perks, mixed with this and that. Niggas have came up with some new shit, right? So a lot of times when police pull niggas over, they got some pill that is it's half crack rock, half like Molly, it's like 3/4 fentanyl and shit. Like it's all type of fucked up. So the police don't even know what it is. So they usually just book you and they bring it back to their labs that they could test it, right? Because they have a little kit that they could use in their car. But these days, niggas is chopping in and doing all type of bullshit with this shit. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck, you know what I mean? These niggas is kind of ingesting these days. So I'm only explaining the charge. That's it, okay? I'm not defending him, because I do hear certain people who think because I have a relationship with Kodak, I will be defending him. And obviously, we are at the point with Kodak to say, nigga, knock it off, bro. Okay? We gave him a lot of passes at first, but come the fuck on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, why are you still being caught out there with cocaine or even any type of drugs? You know, when you were actually incarcerated for filling out that federal document wrong and you in the federal prison, you kind of bitched and moaned. You did not want to be incarcerated. And, you know, hey, nobody should want to be incarcerated. But you got pardoned by Donald Trump. And if you claim that you love Donald Trump so much, you know the thing you could do to make him look the best? Not get in trouble again. Not be a burden on the prison system that it kind of makes it look like, yo, Trump, you got this nigga out of jail and he keep wanting to go back. Why the fuck did you do it? Right? Now, also, we have to acknowledge that Kodak probably, you know, just me being truthful, I think Kodak he's a working drug addict. Okay? And many people in the industry are. Okay? Maybe I want to say I'm a working drug addict. I drink alcohol all the time. All right? Now, I don't know. That might qualify, might not. But people like, and I'm not trying to just throw random people in it, but people have said that about Chris Brown. Like, he has drug habits, but he knows how to control it. People have said about Young Thug. He used to take drugs every day, but he knew how to control it. Future, to a certain point. Kodak seems like the person that we're looking at his health. We're worried about sometimes his speech, even though he's not the most articulate person. But we're kind of worried about him consistently. And when it's compounded by him moving sloppily, for example, him getting arrested with possessing some of these drugs, now we're thinking maybe it's out of control, right? Again, he's a grown-ass man, so, like, you know, he won't kick whatever habit or kick whatever drugs until he wants to. I think all we could do is hope for the best, and hopefully one day he gets tired of being tired. He gets tired of being arrested. He gets tired of, you know, being in these situations, and he would have to ultimately change his own life and change his own situations. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody said, yeah, there's a lot of functioning crackheads. Now, ironically, remember this video by Ray J a few months back? Ray J, Kodak Black. Remember this? Hold on. Well, this is what he said to Ray J, but what did Ray J say to him? I think Ray J had made a video. Let's see, Ray J, Kodak. Oh. Let me see if I can find him. Okay. Anyway, he started the conversation by saying, yo, somebody need to grab bro and make sure he's good. This ain't the interview, Nori. We got to help this dude out. I took him in Trump House, and he did the most. They were not happy with the experience because he had no guidance or respect. Yo, whack. Let's figure out how we could help this guy instead of watching him self-destruct. Meek Mill even jumped in and said, yo, I don't even want to be described as a rapper no more. But I think he was talking about, you know, Kodak kind of speaking on, you know, doing a song with 6ix9ine, right? I thought there was a video that that Ray J had made, but maybe he didn't make a video. However, Kodak did respond to Ray J here.
Hey, Ray J, your little ass bitch, man. You don't need no help. I'm straight. That man boy. Fuck on with you, homie. Beat your little ass. Dude ain't have nothing to do with Trump. Like, you ain't have nothing to do with that Trump. Wanted to go to Mar-a-Lago, homie. We said that was some Ray J. Homie, it was a plug, boy. What? A plug, boy. You don't know me. I be hating that pussy, man. He, like, you a boost, man. You wanna just go viral. You wanna just go viral and when a call that hit a DM and us and you talking about Trump house too. Man, what? That wasn't even bruh house. Come on, you took me to Trump house. Who the fuck you is? Like, this got me out. Got me out of prison. You think I needed you to take me to Trump?
Okay. So he basically just wasn't fond of you know, Ray J even saying anything of the sort. Then basically this went extremely left. Okay. Let me see. All of a sudden it turned into this.
Show is Then let's go account to account. Let's go account to account then. Let's back money for money, bank account to bank account. What your bank account made this year? No, he don't want no real fade. He talking about he gonna beat me up. Bro, you don't cut it out. And the only reason why this fade or make sense for me, like you a right? You a rapper. And I'm like, well, let's take the fade since you said you're gonna beat me up, since you went all the way left with it. The only thing you really can do is take the fade, like. And what's crazy is like I feel like you gotta win the fight. So in order to win the fight, what you gotta do, you gotta train your body, right? So you getting your body right. So you getting back in shape. You getting your together, right? So at the end of the day, it's a win-win for everybody. And I do that just so this can, you know what I'm saying? Can
get back healthy.
Oh, that probably healthy, bro. Like I said, I'm quick to admit if a nigga just type some shit too fast. I don't know. It could be sober every day. You know what I'm saying? just staying silent. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, since he went that big though, because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't go big, and I talked to the team, and I didn't really go big. I just stressed concerns about a I don't know, because the homie Wack and Nori, all these is tied in. These are my friends. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Fuck him though. For real. He want that fade, he can have it. And this is like, we can give all the money to the fucking foundation. I'm an R&B singer. The homie that sing or the homie that rap, the homie that sing, you know what I'm saying? I better get my mother beat like a swear to God. And I don't mean like when I say we take a fade, it's just some shit like we ain't got like, it ain't no real problem anyway. Like, so to take a fade is fun. That's a fun thing to do. And it's not taking it to like some stupid level where it's acting like it's a problem, because that don't make no sense. It's all love at the end of the day.
You're not showing the footage, right?
I'm not showing the footage.
From Mar-a-Lago?
I gotta get approval from Pastor Scott. If Pastor Scott, if you looking in the live, let me know it's cool to like show some of the stuff at Trump spot. And then if Wack in here, let me know if it's cool. Or if one of Kodak people in here, ain't nothing bad. It's just like stunting and shit, like just doing the most. Can I take a friendly fade with one of y'all?
That'll be fun.
Can I take a friendly fade with you?
Yeah, Ray J clearly missing the days when he used to, you know what I mean, have 7 Rolls Royces outside, indoor, outdoor pool. That's when he was running around Vegas with the money team going crazy. You know, according to him, he said he socked out Fabulous. Okay, so, you know, Ray J, he like getting it with these hands. You know, people think of him as the One Wish nigga and the nigga from the reality show For the Love of Ray J, but Ray J looked like he's a squabbler, okay? And apparently he was down to catch it with Kodak. You got to realize Kodak got shot in the leg last year. You know what I mean? Kodak looked like he's off like a couple drugs already, which means who knows how his stamina or his heart might be. So I think that's why you got Ray J. You know what I mean? Ray Weather Jr., as I call him. He's trying to get a one in, get a line up a fade with Kodak. I would think Kodak wouldn't take that fade. Okay, Kodak don't look like the type that's built for fades. He looked like he's a shooter. You get what I mean? I think most of these rappers, they look like shooters. Like they don't look like the fade type of guys. Like, let's line it up. Let's knuckle up. They look like shooters, right? Hey, it is what it is. Anyway, you know, coming from the news outlet here, they're basically, in addition to and they're right now, again, if it's, maybe it is cocaine, maybe it's not. I'll let you guys know later time. But it says he got arrested in Plantation Wednesday on charges of possession of cocaine and tampering with physical evidence. So this is the other charge, tampering with physical evidence, which probably meant whatever he had, he was trying to hide or like discard of it or some shit like that. You get what I mean? So he called those 2 charges. Now, if it ends up being pills, I'm pretty sure his lawyer is going to come out with some statement. You know, his lawyer that he calls his dad, right? I think it's Bradford Cohen. he's probably gonna come out and be like, yo, remember Kodak got shot? He's on painkillers. Oh, he probably had a prescription. You know what I mean? It was like perks or some whatever. You know how a lawyer will try to finesse it. He hasn't said anything about Kodak, but I would imagine he's currently on the way to court to go represent Kodak. You know, shit. I see why Kodak called this nigga his daddy, because no matter what the fuck is going on or how much trouble he gets in, this guy is always there to try to make sure he gets out. So it is what it is. You know? All right. Hopefully Kodak gets out, and somebody says, his mugshot look crazy? I think Yak's mugshot look crazy? Wow. Somebody told me that there's another version of the mugshot on Twitter, and you could see like some white stuff like by his nose. And I'm like, nah, I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that shit. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is like a close-up one. Nah. I don't see no white stuff. Hold on. What y'all feeling? Somebody said the girl had Xanax. Somebody said, yo, he got a triple chin. You know, he fluctuates in weight. He goes up, goes down, goes up, go down. Somebody said his lawyer's really good because he's been getting caught up on a lot of shit in probation. Listen, put it like this. And also, here's the thing with Kodak. When you're rich and you get coddled by, like, you know, attorney who probably never tells you, yo, you got to, like, I get it. I could help you get out of all these jams, but you're fucking up. Remember Kodak? Remember Kodak Black in court? He showed up in a pink suit. And at the end of the case, he was like, let me get a candy. Court. This told me all I needed to know about how serious Kodak Black, like, takes him being locked up. Look.
My birthday, March 4th. My own birthday, March 12th. Appreciate you. God bless you. You too, good. Yeah. All right.
Dave,
Yeah.
is that Miss Early?
Yes, Your Honor. I was waiting on Mr. Goodman.
I get
good
another
morning.
Johnny Rancher.
Good morning. How are you?
Please.
Go ahead.
What we doing today?
I'll take Dave.
Thank you, Judge.
You want them to serve it and take it out of the system?
This told me all I need to know, man. Kodak, this is like another day in the life of Kodak, man. He don't give two fucks. You know what I mean? I don't think none of these charges kind of faze him. He knows he's going to go in. He's going to basically say, yo, I didn't know the coke or the crack or whatever the hell was in the car. I didn't know it was there, if it was that. If it's something legal but controlled, he's going to be like, oh, it's somebody else. They got a prescription. Or maybe they're going to be like, oh, he does have a prescription. He got shot. It's all type of stuff. So he'll get off and he'll beat this case. But you shouldn't be surprised why he keeps getting locked up, right? When you don't have to take accountability, it's like, who gives a fuck, right? Anyway. Good luck to Kodak, and I do hope he gets out, you know.